Judge the experience you're having. Don't judge yourself for having the experience. Separate your true self from the experience and judgment from the experience. Your true self isn't actually doing any of these things. So when I say that the soul observes and the spirit experiences the physical through a vehicle called the body, the human body, which is a vehicle it uses to have human experience. This is what I mean when I say that they're separate, or when I talk about a separation. And it's really not even a separation, it's just knowing the difference between what's real and what's not. So the experience that you're having, there are going to be feelings associated with the experience, because the human body has sense and sensors. One sense, 5 sensors. Actually more than 5 senses, because you have 6 senses and also other unseen senses or unspoken about senses that you don't really hear people speak about often. Spiritual sense, because everything that you have physically, this you have spiritually. It's a reflection of one another. The whole, as above, so below, within, so without type of deal. So what you see in the physical world, or what exists in the physical world, exists in the spiritual world, exists on the spiritual level. So again, with the experience, see, experience is what gives wisdom, and wisdom is to judge wisely. So you're giving wise judgment towards the experience that you're having. Did you like it? Did you not like it? How did you feel about it? How did it make you feel? What were your thoughts about it? What were your actions? But see, this also ties into the scales of Mayat and judgment, and the heart being lighter than a feather, or the heart being as light as a feather. We're talking about light. We're not talking about weight. We're talking about light. Feathers are symbolic to birds, and see how birds fly. But you really only see birds out during the daytime. The sun and the feather and the light, they correlate to each other. It's a connection between that. So that's what the feather, the light, is talking about. To be as light as the feather, the wings and the sun. The feathered sun disk. In the negative confessions of Maya, the I have not. Again, the soul observes. The spirit experiences. The physical through a vehicle called the human body. The human body has done. The human body has done this, has done that. Not the true you, not the true self, not the true I. The I was the observer. So when I say things like it's a matter of your perception and how you view things, that's because it's different levels to perception. And knowledge and wisdom, or perception is knowledge and wisdom based. See, the more knowledge or the more light you have, the better you perceive, the wiser you become, the more pure your judgment is. But again, it's not about beating yourself up about experiences or hesitating on having experiences because you may feel remorseful or feel regretful, or you have a moral dilemma, something that's holding you back from experiencing what you came to experience. Because again, the true you has not. The true you has not. But the body has. Judge the experience you're having. Don't judge yourself for having the experience. The judgment, the scales, the confessions, the judgment scene. I mean, this is really you in your realization of your experience and knowing the difference between the experience you're having and the experience you're not having. So, again, don't take things so serious. Lighten up, but learn to tighten up before you lighten up. This experience is what you make it. Judgment Day or judgment is just talking about the experience that you have and the way you feel about the experience, the way you view the experience, what you gain from the experience, the light that you receive from the experience, your ability to transform the experience and evolve from that experience. That's what judgment is all about. Judging the experience that you're having, but not passing judgment or holding judgment towards yourself for having the experience. And know that in the comedic judgment scene, the scales of Mayat represent balance and the ability to balance light, the ability to balance between the spiritual and the physical. And the heart being devoured by Amut is you being devoured by humanity. Allowing yourself to be devoured by the human experience. The heart is the seat of the soul. A heart lost in humanity is a soul lost in humanity. The unascended soul on its journey to ascension, or the descended soul on its journey to ascension or reascension, that's lost direction, recycling through the same experiences over and over again. Live, learn, experience, evolve, and the cycle will end. If not, it will continue